Guys, this is Matt with Slip and Clutch. So this is going to be some information that might be helpful to y'all if y'all are getting into a project vehicle, if you're new to it, or if you've been around it for 50 years, father, daughter, son, project, whatever it may be. You could use this information because it could save you a pain and a huge hassle down the road. So over here, where you normally tie in your oil pressure line on the back of the block here, or wherever that you like to route your stuff. If you go to AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto Parts, stuff like that, you're gonna find this right here. But you're not gonna be missing a gauge like that. I just borrowed one out of here. But it's gonna come with your water temp and then your oil pressure line and stuff like that. Well, what they give you is a little plastic piece like this, little bitty old hose. Normally it's white. Sometimes you'll get them and they're black like that. But those are the most trouble. It will give you huge trouble. That plastic, it gets hard, it gets brittle, it gets dry, and it cracks over time. So can you imagine 40 to 80 pounds per square inch of oil pressure coming out of that hose, and it cracks while you're going down the road on the highway? Yeah, you can imagine the disaster that you're going to run into. Also, you say, well, I want to upgrade to the copper line. That seems to be a little bit better quality. And you're right, it is better quality over that plastic. But over time, that copper will, right there where the fitting screws in to the block, that will work harden. It will sit there and vibrate like this if it ever comes just a little bit loose. And over time, it'll rub itself through. Or if you don't route that copper line, if you don't tie it to something secure, it's going to do this, and it's going to rub a hole in itself. Same thing as the plastic line, oil everywhere. So to save you more trouble in the long run, it does cost a little bit more, but it's worth it in the long run. You need to run an A&N line. I don't have an A&N line laying around here to show y'all, but Earls Plumbing can get you hooked up with that. Just tell them your application and stuff like that, and what you're going to be using it for, and your application, all that stuff, and they will hook you right up. So just to save y'all a little trouble in the long run, this is Slip and Clutch out.